Hello everyone, and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par, and I am playing Seablock today. So, let's see what we achieved in the previous episode. In the previous episode, we, well, built everything in order to start producing line bacteria. Except for this thing, except for line spores. We don't really have them. However, it shouldn't really be that hard to get this production up and running, right? Because the only thing we need for that is... wait, what's the other thing? We need this one that takes polluted artificial fish water and it produces line spores, right? So let's take this thing. Let's remove it for now. Let's take it. Place it maybe here. Let's leave a little bit of room just in case. And we'll need another barrel and pump. Or I guess unbarrel pump. We could... oh, nice. Nice. So what we'll do, we'll request polluted artificial fish water here. How do we do it? Polluted artificial fish water barrel. Looks good. 50. Right? So we're requesting these two things, and we'll be dropping them in here. Nice. And honestly, it's supposed to work. I think it should work with this process. We could also make it look like this. I mean, it doesn't like really matter how exactly we are doing all of these things, because it's a temporary build, right? The whole thing about this part, like this whole part is temporary. Probably, unless we really need lots of aligned bacteria for modules, in which case we might need to scale it properly somewhere, and we'll do it later, right? Here I'm just doing it somehow, without really worrying about like proportions, ratios, and whatnot. It just doesn't really matter now. This doesn't matter that much. Okay, nice. We actually have this one. It's supposed to go like this, and this one is supposed to be a thermal water thing. Thermal water, nice. So I believe... wait. Okay, now it looks good. I also noticed that we have significantly lower number of like base mineral oil, so we could reduce this as well. Yes, we have a little bit more of this thing, of bottle hydrogen for a gas, but it's okay. It is okay. What I'm doing, I'm clicking too much. Now, let's observe this part of the build for a moment, and let's try to understand what we're actually missing here. So we're missing calcium carbonate. This will be produced as soon as we get thermal water, and we should be getting thermal water soonish, because we built it a couple of episodes ago. I'm really surprised actually that it's still not up and running. It's really strange, really strange. So we have barrels, that's good. They will be delivered here, and then the water will be barreled. Nice. In this part, I kind of feel that we might want to prioritize this direction to produce as much thermal water as we can. Alright, another thing that I want to do, I want to add a filter here and here. So this one we'll be taking barrels, right? And for barrels, what's the limit that we are using? So we'll be placing these barrels. I think we're using 2.5k, right? I think so. I'm not actually sure. And the salt thingy, lithium salt. Wait, the other one. What is this one? Lithium cobalt oxide. Okay, interesting. I'm using like 50,000 limit usually. What's the usual limit we set? Yes, 50,000. And let me just double check. For the stuff, 2,500. Okay, nice. So we basically have everything that we need for alien bacteria like being produced except for polluted fish water. So let's take a look at this part. This thing requires polluted fish water. This thing. Alright, maybe we should fix the gardens a little bit. Should we fix them? Oh, we'll fix them later. It's fine. We also need to produce a little bit of like this proper fertilizer, etc. Like we'll do this stuff later. What I am interested in now is the production of fish and production of polluted artificial fish water. We also don't really have any researches going. What should we research? What should we research now? Oh, this is good. This is a good one. But do we have a better research? What is this? Advanced silicon custom. Let's resume it. I don't really remember why we started it, but since we started it in the past, there is probably a good reason for it, right? This one is also pretty good. It's kind of expensive though. Maybe we should... What should we focus on now? So we have titanium, right? So in theory we can produce this one even though it's super expensive. It requires processing units. But it's a good one, right? Because we... Like this would allow us at some point to upgrade our trains. To make them a little bit more... Like a little bit larger and a little bit... actually, does it affect the speed? Probably, right? Since maximum speed is parameter of the locomotive, it probably does. This we will need... I mean, honestly, we'll need lots of these things, but... I am... Maybe accept this one. Honestly, I would just research it to not have to think about it in the future. Sulfur processing. What is this? Forest iron filter. Okay, we can produce acid gas. And we can consume lime. Okay, I don't know why I would need that. I'm also not sure about this one, but it looks useful. It looks useful, but I'm not fully sure whether I'll actually be using that process. Okay, let's say that's enough, right? Let's say that's enough. Let's get back to this part, and we are gonna try to build something here. So this is our output. And the output of this block is supposed to be lubricant and base mineral oil. Okay, we need to place 62 fish tanks. Wow. Okay, so this is trickier. It produces polluted artificial fish water. That's good. It takes as an input brown algae, which is okay. We will have like a little bit of algae, like a small algae production. But it takes the fish and it produces the fish. It also takes a little bit of algae. Proportions actually 1:1. And the amount is super small. So the real question here is how do we organize it in a way to save a lot. Like we want to save lots and lots of space. How would we do that? Okay, what if we... I'm a bit confused. How exactly could we do this? Because I want this part to not use a lot of space, right? We don't want this to use lots of space. The question is, how can we make it very space efficient? Okay, how many can we fit here? We can fit 26. Yeah, well, let's say 24. So we'll be fitting 24. And we need 62. Okay, what if we do... things like this? How many do we have? 72. The problem with this is that with such design is that we don't really have access to things like in the middle. We need to rethink it a little bit. Okay. This is complicated. This thing is 20. Let's say we go for 22. We'll have 22. And we'll build 3 lines of this. So we'll have 3 lines. We need... This requires nutrient pulp and brown algae. Okay, so let's say this is one input. This is another input. Maybe we could have it rotating. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what exactly I want to achieve here. It's fine. Let's just build something and then we'll figure out how to make it a little bit better. So we'll have this kind of setup. Right, we could copy it. We copied it. Now we need a very similar thing on the other side. Let's check our connection. Looking good. This is looking good to me, to be honest. Let's just wait. And I can drag this side. Nice. So this part can actually be moved a little bit. Let's move it a tiny bit, like in the corner, to use the space as efficiently as we can. So this is one line that we'll be using. It will have both brown algae and LEVAC fish coming up. One problem with this is that it doesn't really have output. We could, in theory, output everything over here, right? We could, in theory, say that we'll have fast inserter. Okay, let's do it properly. Have this like this spacing. Yeah, that's the spacing. We need one. We need one power pole, right? Power pole is here. We need to have this stuff here. And we don't really have space. I mean, we do have in theory space for one inserter, but we don't have space for lots of them, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. It's okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Let's move it down by one tile. It will be fine. We'll move it down by one tile. So it will go. It will be like this. It will go like this. We'll have space. Yes. And we will figure something out here. So let's say we'll have this belt just going, in a cycle around here. Yeah, let's do it like this. We need to add a couple of inserters, I think. So first of all, we need an inserter that will be taking stuff from this belt and inserting things into here, into this water tanks, right? Fish tanks. And you also need to have an inserter that is taking stuff outside, like out of it, and placing it over there. Let's have it done. I mean, we could have it done here. Let's do it in the same place. Yeah. Let's say the fish will be. It doesn't really matter on which side the fish is, but you need to decide on that, right? Let's say the fish will be on the closest side, so the fish will be on the close side, on like inner side of the circle. Then I'll wait for these inserters to get delivered, and once that happens, we can copy the setup down. Right, so we have this part. We don't really have this one built yet. Let's see. We need saline water. Why do we need saline water? Right, we need saline water in order to produce artificial fish water that will be sending through this part. Okay. Okay. This is what? Like this. This is input. And this one, what did you say? We'll have the fish placed on the outer side, right? No, inner side, I think. I think I said inner side. So we'll be taking it from here. I mean, this is not exactly fast setup. Let's place fish on the outer side. Nice. Copy it. And we'll do the same thing here. Nice. So now we can copy this part and paste it a couple of times. 1, 2, what? 2, 3, 4. I mean, we could produce a little bit more fish. Why not? Let's produce a little bit more fish. Nice. Now we have a really beautiful setup for this bit. Now we need to copy this whole block. Okay, the fish is being delivered on is being moved on the outer side, right? It's important to remember that. Do we need any external input for this process, for fish production? Well, we'll need some charcoal to filter it, but I'm not sure whether we actually have enough space to do everything here. So we need a little bit of space for charcoal. So maybe we should produce this thing. The artificial fish water over here. Or? No way. What happened now? Seriously? Yeah, it's because the connections are not removed anymore. Yeah. It's fine. It is fine. We have robots, they will fix everything. So I'm not sure. I didn't really want to have I extended it, but now I regret this part a little bit because we're a little bit short on space. I don't really want to be short on space. I don't like being short on space. Nice. What's an easy way to have this working properly? What is an easy way? If we move it by one tile down, we can actually consume the fish here. We can easily extract the fish here. And I think I like that. But we might also be able to do this even if we don't move the spot down, right? Because if we... Wait, what is going on with my updates per second? Honestly, everything's looking fine. Let's assume it's the fact that I'm rendering previous episode. At the moment, let's assume that's the reason for that. So, what should we do here? Let's say we are doing something a little bit interesting. Let's say we'll have this process here that will allow us to kinda will prioritize exports down, like over here to the left, and will prioritize input from the right, not from the left. Because if we have too much stuff going here, then we should just take things from that side. What is happening? Okay, I believe it's control click. No, shift click. Shift click. Nice. So it looks like this problem doesn't just recover by itself. That's slightly unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. It's okay. And here we'll have the same thing, right? We'll have priority going to the left. Everything will be going here, except some stuff that will be sent forward, like the fish that we produced. However, we'll actually have I'm just checking the size, right? The closest, no, the furthest is the fish. It will be furthest here. The furthest, yeah, it will all kind of merge correctly. So the furthest is the fish. It means that we might use this stick. So this will be pure fish, right? That we get here. This is pure fish. This space we can use to... And we can actually feed the stuff from here, in theory. Or somehow. We'll figure out how exactly to kickstart the process. The important part is that we actually don't have fish tanks. Wow. We do not have fish tanks. I'm scared of updating Seablock modpack to the next version. Fish tank, where is it? Yeah. Nice. We do it. Glass. Do we have glass here? I think we do. I hope we have glass somewhere. We have to have glass here, right? 30,000 glass. So I guess it is somewhere. It's just that I don't really see it. Maybe it's over here? No. Interesting. We have glass, but I don't see exactly where it is. It's very strange. It is really strange. It's okay. Not a huge deal. Right, let's get back to this process. No, this is the wrong one. We want to get back to this one. So we built this part. We need to build 2 algae farms in order to feed, in order to produce saline water, actually. And we will be producing saline water in order to have like this 6 chemical plants. We need 6 chemical plants. Wait, saline water is the input. We need brown algae to produce this thing. Okay. We need brown algae. So if I place it here, and here, it should just work, right? Let's see. Saline water will be, I guess, we go like this and like this, right? But we don't quite have enough space here, so we need to move this thing a little bit to the side. And now we can produce water. Okay, good. So we have water production. We have saline water. So we build this part and this part mostly. Okay. We have saline water produced. We need to get rid of purified water. Think. And yeah, it's just gonna work. It will work just fine. So we are removing purified water. We have power connection here. One thing that we are missing inserters. So we need to place brown algae on this belt, and on this belt, and on this belt, and on this belt. And we want to place it on the furthest side from the belt, right? So it's inside this thing because this inserter will be placing stuff outside. So outside we have the fish, inside we have algae. Okay, I feel like we are doing it. I feel like it's slowly happening. We can set up priorities. Output priority to the left. Input priority from the right. Right? That's what we discussed a little bit earlier. And here, output priority to the left. We want the stuff to cycle around. And this is a problem. Okay, we'll have this connection. I'm not even sure whether we'll need the station, to be honest. And the name of the station should be... Oh, yes, we will, for the barrels and all the stuff. So let's say we call it fishing, right? And we are producing... Wait, we need this part, and we need base mineral oil. I want this base mineral oil, good. And I want lubricant, this one. Okay, I'm not sure whether you heard it or not. If you have, sorry, looks like it's going crazy. Doing some stuff. Fishing. Oh wait. Right, that was another fishing process. Okay, we have I guess this part is for fishing, right? Yeah, and we have this part also for fishing. That's why I called it with fishing. It's fine, this is like fishing block, where we are growing lots of fish. Right, and this stuff. Okay, here. We are placing things on the further side of the belt, and we are taking... Right, this is drop position, right? We are taking from the left, placing from the further side, from the left, taken from the right, and placing taken up from the left. And everything should work really, really well now. Okay, and we have a connection. So this is in... What is going on? This is input. This is... Why I cannot reach? Seriously? Really? Wow. Okay. Okay, that is fine. Let me disable it for now, just in case, because I don't know exactly how it's gonna connect. So this part should work, and it should produce brown algae that is needed for this recipe. So we have brown algae production, we have saline water production. The fish, it wants to get artificial fish water, which also requires saline water, but we should have enough saline water for everything, right? Because we need... Actually, this requires... The algae farm requires almost 0 saline water, so it's kind of good. Let's see. We will be providing... Oh, this is unfortunate. How should we do it? Okay, it's fine. Let's just take steel undergrounds, and we'll use steel ones here. So this will be steel. This is a steel one. This is steel one. I'm a bit surprised by the distance, to be honest, here. Because I thought it's longer. It's supposed to be longer. Okay, let's try to place stuff like this, and then we'll see whether it actually works or not. If it doesn't work, then we'll figure something out. We will figure something out. This part and this one. 1 and 2. Nice. It's still one. It's 15 length. 15. Brass has 90. No, I don't want to do it like this. Let's use regular ones here. I'll just connect them using regular ones. Okay. Maybe I should do it like this. Okay, nice. So we have something. We did something here. What is missing? Yeah, this is really problematic. I don't like this connection. I don't like it. Can we fix it? I mean, in theory, we could connect them in the middle. Make it a little bit nicer. Let's think. How can we make the spot a little bit nicer? We want to have water. We kind of wasted a little bit water here. It's okay. Kinda. So we want to have water. And we want to merge it with saline water. And we need space for 6 of these chemical plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we basically want 1 chemical plant for each of these lines. The thing is, there is no real reason why not. I will remove all of this. I'll just paste it here for now. Let's do things differently here. And I also don't like what's happening with this. I'll just remove all of that. Oh no, not this one. Let's see. We want to produce this stuff. Fish water thingy. We can produce it like this. Here. Produce it like this. And here like this. So that basically means that we shouldn't really have problems with the we shouldn't have problems with the fish water. Okay. What we still need these 2 parts, right? We need algae farm that will be taking saline water and it will be producing brown algae. So let's place algae farm here. Maybe in the middle. Let's actually have 3 algae farms, because this way we wouldn't have to think too much about this stuff. It will basically just happen. Actually, we could even move it a little bit here. Right. Let's move it a little bit here, because this way we can actually combine like this. Like this we can. Okay, let's do it like this. And we have regular water. The water part... I guess we can, like, we'll be able to figure out something with the water, right? It shouldn't really be a problem. It's like, come on. We shouldn't have issues with regular water. We'll just place, you know, like this thing somewhere. Well, this one. Somewhere. We'll get it working. Now, we can drop brown algae over there. And the only thing that is missing now, we're missing 2 hydro plants that we'll use to produce lots of saline water. Question is, how do I fit them here? because it doesn't look like there is lots of space for them left. So maybe I should place them here. Right, we could have one. How should we do it? Let's do it like this. I don't really like the fact that I couldn't make this build more compact. Like a little bit off. Is it a huge problem? No, not really. That's the question. Let's think. So let's connect this part. We have connection. Let's connect this part. So saline water is connected completely. If I add this thing, we'll have regular water connection as well. Well, almost. Right? So now regular water is also connected. Now, if only I could remove this part, this thing, I would actually have space for hydroplants. Right. So the left-hand side is saline water, and we want it to be connected here through this connection. So this part is saline water, and we need a clarifier. We'll have a clarifier right here. I mean, it doesn't look particularly pretty in my opinion, but it's gonna work, and it saves some space from the side, right? So that's what I'm doing, because I really hope that I'll have enough space to actually extract like fish oil and whatever from this thing. I'm not actually sure whether I can do it anymore. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. The important part is to produce lots of fish, right? Everything else can be figured out at a later point. Right, so we have this stuff. A connection for saline water. Nice. And we can copy this part. Nice. This, I think, should work. Yeah, this should work. We are missing the connection, like, we are missing the, this one, nutrient pulp part. And nutrient pulp, I believe we want to produce it from the... We want to produce it from fish. Right, let's see. Oh, no, not from fish pulp. Okay, that's tricky. Nutrient pulp. Can get it from beans. Can get it from fish pulp. And fish pulp. Okay, we are getting it just from fish. It's really easy to get. And raw fish oil. What is the use of it? Can use it either for base mineral oil. Okay, you know what? Let's try this process. Oil pressing of fish. So we need this process in order to produce nutrient pulp. I don't like how this is looking. I think we might have problems with actually delivering nutrient pulp here. How much do we need? How much nutrient pulp do we need? We need a really tiny amount. We need super tiny amount of nutrient pulp. So what if we get it from beans or nuts? The beans. I misclicked. So if we are getting nutrient pulp from beans, we need just one extractor, and the beans can be produced from binafran. We have one bean from 1.6 binafran. It's such a low amount. Super low amount. Let's start with this. We have the thing here. And what's on the belt? On the belt we have a lot of binafran. So in theory, we could place nutrient extractor. Wait, we actually already have it here. Right, we have beans here. So in theory, we could take this one and place have a provider chest over here. And we'll have a lot of beans being provided from here. And then we'll have robots just transporting them. It's a temporary thing, right? We'll switch to fish. So it's okay as a short-term solution, I feel. It's okay. Now, the problem is... how do we connect stuff? Can we actually... oh, right. We can. Look at this. This is awesome. Well, this is looking pretty good. So it looks to me that... wait, did it actually connect? Yep. Alright, we'll need to figure out the connection there. But it should be straightforward. Let's see whether this part actually works. We need to have one of this power. Here is our power. No, wait. The other power. This power, because it's closer. To move over there again. This is the one that we're using, right? So I want to turn it here, and I want to limit it to one stack. Right. That's basically it. And now I want to copy this part. So I want to copy it, and I want to place it somewhere where we don't really need the space. I could place it here. Right? Now we need a requester chest. to have a requester chest here. Have a provider. Do we need provider chest? I don't think. I don't believe we do. Like this, and it should just work. This is a temporary thing. We'll change it at a later point. It's okay. Have saline water getting produced. This connection will get connected to the power. Okay, we have the power. One, two, three. Nice. Now, the only part that is not fully done yet, we are missing this kind of connection, but we need to do it only in one place, right? We just need to update things here a little bit, and that should be it. And also we should do the same thing here, right? So let's do this. One. Okay, like this and like this. This is looking good, right? Okay. Saline water. We have it. Regular water. We are missing regular water. That is not great. How can we... Do we need a lot of water here or not? I'm just thinking. Could we move it over here? And how would we produce water here? There's not enough space for water, right? But if we place things like this, then there would be enough space for water, I think. Okay, like this. We're requesting 75. I mean, looking good. Let's request 75. We'll be producing nutrient pulp. Okay, let's observe what's going on. Another thing that we need to kind of bootstrap the whole process with some fish. So how would we do it? I was thinking we just place a requester chest here with an inserter. Oh no. What happened? No. It's fine. The robots will fix everything. Wow, this is... It was more convenient in the past when the thing was removing the connection when placing ghosts when playing with Brave New World, because the new behavior is very it's it's wasting my resources. It's wasting mineral sludge. It's okay, I just need to get used to that and figure something out. building stuff. Well, basically, yeah. Alright, this part. We want to request the fish. Wait, this one, LEVAC fish. Let's say 100, yeah, and from everywhere, including buffer chests. And we want to place it on the outer side of this thing, right? We'll be placing fish on the outer side of this belt. Oh, look at this. We already have brown algae. So the fish will be on the outer side of the belt. Everything is looking good. Except for this part. Because we need that fish to be able to proceed forward. And we'll do it using pretty much the same trick as before. Except... no, actually can use yellow belts here. Nice. And we'll have to set some priority here. Like, which kind of priority would we want to set? I mean, I would almost say that I want stuff to go left. And here I want stuff to take from the right. We'll see. The real question is, do we have LEVAC fish? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. This is great. This is looking really good. Wait. Why is this not delivered yet? I'm a bit confused. It's inside... Okay, it is getting delivered. Nice. So this thing is going to the left, and we are taking it from the right. Taking stuff from the right, and we'll be sending stuff to the left. Okay, let's observe what is happening. Is this thing working? We don't have nutrient pulp here. But wait, we do have nutrient pulp here. Oh, it just never reaches those ones, I think. Yeah, because it reaches this spot, We don't have brown algae here. I think... Oh, right. Wait, is this our fish, or did we request the fish? Let's stop requesting fish here, because I think it should be enough kickstart the whole process. Now it's just a matter of waiting for it to like, work properly. Okay, we're almost there. Is this really gonna work? Artificial fish water. Wait, we don't have artificial fish water? We are not... Oh, right, we are not providing water yet. This was the missing piece. So we need to provide water. Artificial fish water. For this whole thing to work properly. I'm not sure. Am I consuming, like, am I using too much beans to start this whole thing or not? And honestly, it doesn't matter that much because it's just one line in one farm, not even one line, just like one bioprocessor. So it really can actually one bioprocessor support this thing if you want to keep it running for a while. Yes, it can. So it's like we could make it a little bit faster, but it shouldn't really be a problem when we have like 300 here. Let's wait. Let's see. I want lots of fish to be produced here. And once it's produced, actually, while we're waiting for this, so we build this part. What we actually want to produce this stuff. We'll need a lot of oil presses. Let's see. So the real question, can we fit all of this here? So let's say we want 22. How many can we? We will not be able to place them like this. Let's try with one space in between. How much space do we have here? Okay, how many is that? 15. Not quite, but almost. It's like almost. Can you make it a little bit more compact somehow? And these things are really small, right? So it's like 2 to 1, 2, 1. We might actually be able to fit everything here. It might happen. And this thing... oh... so close. Okay, we want 22, but we have space only for 15. Right? Unless I make it like 11. Wait, we need 23 actually. 12. So unless we make it 12. And then we have like 1-to-1 ratio with filtration units. Could have another line of filtration units. Or I guess something like this. It's gonna be very, very close. And I don't like to save like 2 tiles by merging these 2 belts, because then it will make like this setup with splitters below and more importantly above will not be as nice. So the question is, should I continue trying to fit it in here, or should I really consider, should I rethink my approach to fishing in this city block? Let's add some lamps so that it's a little bit brighter here. Maybe here as well. How can we do it here? I guess just a couple of lights will do. Maybe here as well. Can we do anything here? We can place one here, we can place one here. And I guess we can place one there. Yeah, it's okay. Right, this is looking a little bit tricky. And the thing is that, okay, let's take a look at the output. Oh wait, we have only 2 outputs. That means that we don't actually have to have a space in between. Okay, this is great. we are deleting all this. We are trying it again. How many can we fit? 18. It's not 22. Do we have fast refineries? We have refinery 2. With the speed. Oh, it's almost double the speed. Okay. I'm taking it. Nice. 12.8. 13. Refineries. 11. 13. Refinery 2. Okay, we figured it out. We'll just use a little bit better buildings. Refinery 2. And we can easily make it. Awesome. This is awesome. This is really great. Great stuff. So, we don't need this stuff. We don't... Well, we do need this one, oil press. Do we have better oil press? No, we don't. So we really need to have 42 of those. So it's basically 2 presses to 1 filtration unit. No, wait, it's not 1. Oh, the limiting factor is filtration unit in this case. And we cannot have better filtration units. Okay, let's look at this process. So we'll have lots of refineries producing fermentation base and base mineral oil. We'll have refineries producing lubricant and fermentation base from the same thing, really. We need 13 of this, and we'll need, I think, 2 times less. We want like 12 or 10 or something, which we can upgrade to tier 2, which will be even better. You know? What if we make it tier 3? 2.5. Okay, this is a 9. And we get a nice round number, 9. Refinery. Tier 3. Titanium. Processing units. You know what? I believe it's worth it. So, we will be using this, like, better refineries. Tier 3 refineries, and we'll need only 9 of them. These are 9, right? Yes, these are 9 refineries. So we have 9 refineries of one type and like several, I don't know, like 5 or something of another type. Let's actually take a look at this. We will need it's 0, we need 5, right? So we need 5 of another type. 9 plus 5. And this is the pretty much very last step. Well, kinda last step. 9. Except they're supposed to be tier 3. And we have 5. Also here. And the tick will be to... Well, this part we'll figure it out. But we'll need to place a lot of filtration units. And I don't think we can place them in one line. I mean, maybe we can, but adapt it. Like, we don't have space for 20 of this, right? We shouldn't. It's supposed to be like only 18 or something. Right, 18. So we're leaving only 10 of this, and we'll basically have like to double the spot. It will work. We even kind of have enough space for everything. Mostly, right? The only problem is that we also need to place somewhere 42 oil presses. We're producing raw fish oil that will be feeding those things. So the ratio is basically 2 to 1. How much space would this require? How can we make it? Okay, let's say this is 10, right? It's 10. So we could have... like this. That's how much space this would take. You know, I feel like we should be able to fit everything here in this block. It might be close. It might be close. I might have to rearrange this part a little bit and keep a couple of buildings over there. Yeah, it's gonna be very ugly if I do it like this, right? If I keep part of production of the city block and that city block, kind of almost defeats the purpose. But or the alternative is that I could... How many buildings do I have here? I have 66 buildings here. We don't actually need 66, right? We need only 61. Well, 0.1. So I could remove like 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I mean, the best thing would be to remove the lowest, like lower 6, move everything up by a little bit. And we could have space for these things, like the 6.3 below. But you know, if it comes to that, I'll just place them here or something. And it will work. It will probably be enough. So we need to have filter frames recharging, and those will come from here. That means that... what this means? It means that I want to place this thing, oil presses, above. Right? Because they're just... oh wow. Okay. I just realized that we also need to have output from them. That's okay. We can basically use this part, right? We can use this thing for that. Because the fish is on the right side of... actually, it's on the left side of this belt. Left-hand side of this belt. Do you? Is there a better way of rearranging everything? Let's think about it next time. So, in this episode, what did we do? We completely forgot to clear the area from the biters. That's unfortunate that we forgot it. Completely forgot about that, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll focus on it next time. On like expanding a little bit in that direction. The important part that we did today, we set up farming of LEVAC fish, and very soon this thing will start overflowing. Actually, will it ever start overflowing? How can I make sure that it starts overflowing? So what if we upgrade everything here? Well, not everything, but the belts here to this setup. So we'll have red belts everywhere. And then here, oh no. And here I'll artificially slow it down. This will force the majority of stuff, fish specifically, to move to the right side. So by introducing the slowness, I actually could have done this with yellow belts and just reduced it to a gray belt instead. Maybe that's what we should do. Okay. Cancel this upgrade. And what we just need a gray belt here. Like this. So by introducing a gray belt here, I'm making sure that the fish will go to the right. Because the only, like, I only need 1.6 fish to be available on the belt. Well, not exactly. I need belt throughput to be able to transport 1.6 fish, right? And this belt allows us to transport 7.5 items per second divided by 2. It's basically 3.8. So this will be enough for the amount of LEVAC fish that we need to send down in order for it to feed everything here. I'm actually not sure about this thing with sending it to the left. I really need to send it to the left. I'm a bit concerned with this priority, to be honest, because I have a feeling that it will prevent this part from working. Then we could turn it around, in theory. I don't know, I don't like it. Let's remove priority here for now, and let's hope that it works. Because half of the fish will be sent here, a quarter here, and a quarter there. So each of this will get a quarter, but it actually needs to get only... how much? Well, we need it only to kickstart the process, to be honest, right? Because after it started, we can completely delete this part. Yes, we will be able to delete it because the fish will come from here. It will fill this part, then it will fill this part, it will go here, and it will kind of go down. Okay, we actually want to make this, like we want to send the stuff further down first. It doesn't matter, it will get, it will become self-sustaining. Okay, what I was saying, in this episode, we build this block that produces LEVAC fish, and it seems to be working. We even got the output. Yeah, look at this. We got some fish on the output belt. Nice. Let's stop here, and we'll try to fit all of these buildings and like 6 more, I guess, chemical plants or something. We'll try to fit all of them here to make it work and to make it produce base mineral oil and lubricant in... Not sure about the next episode, because we are... Alright, I forgot about this one. I forgot that we need to do something about this. Okay, we'll figure out what to do with this part, but what we basically want, we want to take this polluted artificial fish water and send it over. Where we want to send it? We want to send it over here in barrels. So we're actually waiting for polluted artificial fish water in order to produce a line bacteria that we built in the previous episode. And we still don't have thermal water? What? It's been how long? It's been like 3 hours? Since we built it. Oh right, we do have it. We totally have it. Okay, look at this. We have thermal water! Yay! That's good. Good stuff. Awesome. Things are working. Slowly working better and better. Maybe I should replace this icon with the fish icon. Ah, nah, it's good. Save. Save the game. Thanks everyone for watching. That was episode 132. And I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.